I turned down a $1 million offer for my SaaS startup, and here's what went down. A few months ago, we got approached by a much larger competitor in a similar space that we are in. Their CEO DM'd me on LinkedIn, and we built a relationship over a few months' time, even flying out to meet up in person and meet their management team and all of that. We haven't thought a lot about selling our SaaS. We are building a SaaS called Univid. It's a platform to create engaging webinars in 60 seconds. We've been growing nicely the past kind of year, now reaching past 350k ARR, and we've been very lean, being 2 people, very focused, profitable, and growing solely on inbound with a kind of PLG self-serve motion. But as we got approached, we went in with an open mindset, open to chat and do a deal at the right price. And I will tell you what we decided to do and how it went down. But first I'll share a few things that we learned throughout this kind of M&A process of selling a startup, or rather being bought, and that I wish I knew at the start. So M&A takes time and it steals focus from day-to-day operations. Especially if you are a lean team, that's something, even though you think it won't at the start, it will definitely shift your mindset a bit, and it will take a lot of time just building those relationships, like creating a data room and all of that. You have to kind of make sure you are willing to spend the time, and you know that before going into the process. Number 2, qualify hard that the buyer is serious to kind of avoid wasting your time. So what type of acquisition are they actually looking for? Is it like an acqui-hire? Is it like kind of fishing from the bottom, hoping you will be like at a discounted price towards your ARR? Or is it really truly a strategic acquisition they're after? Also, do they have the firepower to do the type of deal that you are wanting to do? And what's the kind of rough outline of the financial they are thinking? Is also a good thing to kind of be quite upfront about, even though you want to kind of spend time on building a relationship and that sort of thing. Number 3, can your business actually run without you? A SaaS company is inherently gets really good valuations because it's scalable. Ultimately, someone has to do the job and be inside of the business to make it happen. And especially if you haven't thought about automating or outsourcing parts or hiring to do parts of your job. So essentially eject yourself out of your business as soon as you can. Can you take 1 month off of your business and you actually have something to come back to? If there won't be a business to come back to, make sure you automate or hire to do things for you. Number 4, your business is only worth what someone is willing to pay for it. This means that ARR multiples and similar goes out the window if someone really wants to buy you for strategic reasons. A friend of mine sold their scale up while burning cash at an X21 valuation towards their ARR. If people really want to buy your business, they will make it happen and they will be willing to pay a premium for that. The same goes the other way around. So if they don't need you, the valuations go out the window and you're just kind of a nice to have, especially if you are below $1 million ARR. It's typically not that many financial buyers. So you would typically see more of these competitors, adjacent industry buyers, strategic buyers, etc. And then these kind of financial multiples are maybe more of guidelines. Number 5, be ready to walk away unless you are okay with selling below market value or you really need to sell into some type of fire sale. Which is not ideal. Obviously, desperation is really easy to sense from a buyer, and as soon as they do, valuation will just drop, or they will wait you out. So be ready to walk away to get the deal you want. So back to the deal and what happened for us. Well, ultimately, once we received the indicative valuation, quite far along in the process, going back to some of our learnings to kind of qualify things quite early on, we received an around a $1 million valuation in total, not a long earnout or anything like that. It was like a 12-month earnout with a quite even split cash to upfront payment. For us, we couldn't find a valuation after a lot of discussion discussions back and forth where we thought it made sense to sell, as we were really comfortable in the position of growth that we are currently in with our SaaS, and we see huge upside potential going forward, where we have a really lean and automated business to grow with happy customers and all of that. So for us, it had to be a good strategic premium to kind of sell, and that wasn't really there according to what made sense for us. So we essentially rejected the offer, and we are continuing to build now standalone.
For 10% of your company.
10 million. We had a guy in here in almost the exact same situation. Take the money or keep the company.
To be quite honest, it feels better than ever. It was kind of an emotional roller coaster to kind of go through that process of really like thinking about like putting yourself in the shoes of actually selling your business. But now looking back, it ultimately also put us as founders a lot closer to each other. It kind of forced us to have a lot of those kind of difficult conversations that you should have quite early on, and I think that was really helpful for us. We had a really positive experience while it was kind of we spent a lot of time on it, so in hindsight we would probably have made sure to qualify things a bit earlier on, but we really built a good relationship with this potential buyer, and that's something we really value. Be open to kind of open up further along the lines as well. If you're looking to grow a startup to a $1 million valuation, I would suggest checking out the book Hacking Growth on Reddit. It's about how to get customers on Reddit, and it's actually my first book that I just dropped. So I'll put a link in the description to check that out as well, or you can check out the summary of the book in the video I'll link here. I hope this can help other founders out in the same shoes of building and eventually making a big exit happen. Hopefully it makes you feel a bit less lonely on the way. Let me know if you have any questions. Happy to answer them below in the comments. Also curious to hear your thoughts, if anyone been in similar dialogues, and how it went for you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!